walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I
I'm
never
not
crossed a man that
responsible for
didn't deserve
this.
it. Me be treated like a punk, you
I don't know.
that's unheard of. You better watch how you're talking or where you're walking, or you and your homies might be lying in chalk.
I don't know what she's doing, guys.
This is what happens when you give me beer.
She raps.
That's not true. I would do this even if there wasn't alcohol. Welcome to Ladio Radio.
Hello, Radio Land. Happy Friday.
It is Friday, thank God.
I hope you guys are doing great.
It's the middle of April. Isn't today tax day?
Did you
do your taxes?
I did do my taxes, and I did not owe.
I didn't know.
I didn't get a whole hell of a lot back,
Nope.
but I sold my house last year, so I lost a lot of credit, and I'm just happy I don't owe.
Hallelujah.
I mean, when I moved, I lost all this, random shit, and I wound up owing last year, but I didn't know it until this year, and it was just a whole big clusterfuck. So, yes, government, you got your pound of flesh.
Woo!
Leave me alone.
Thanks for the chump change, by the way, government. It didn't do jack.
Yeah. Everyone
Not at
enjoyed their
all.
Social Security.
Woo!
We're not going to get it,
No, we're not.
but that's a good segue. It's a good segue into our first. I hate that this. I love this show because I love that women have a voice and
Yes.
we bring in some tacos to the sausage party.
Yeah, we do.
I do love that, but
Of course, it's 2/3 ranting.
yeah, and I don't want there to be this impression that all women do is bitch, because I went on and I was looking for topics and I was on The Guardian maybe.
Yeah.
And it was all of the links were really terrible stuff.
Oh no.
It was why this is going to kill you, or how you're ruining your children, and what all the candidates are going to do to ruin humanity for women. And I mean, it was just really depressing, and I thought, no wonder women think it's so hard to be a woman.
Yeah.
I mean, some shit is hard, but
Yeah.
I mean,
At the same time, though, we're not just bitching with no purpose. We're okay, here's how things could maybe be better. We'd
Yeah.
at least like to, offer a solution.
We do.
Which I will get to that later. But first, it's time for I Call Bullshit. And then that's
Bullshit!
all right. Yeah, we got some bullshit there.
so much yelling. Do
All
you
right.
want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
I will go first.
Okay.
Because this topic, it's not relevant to me, but it is.
Okay.
I am bitching today in my I Call Bullshit segment about the cost of weddings.
Ooh, that's a good one.
So one of my very dearest friends, Amy, and she is my half marathon buddy, and I love her forever and will do anything for her, is getting married. And she just asked me to be one of her bridesmaids.
Aw.
And this will be my 5th wedding as being a bridesmaid. I'm way past that curse, and I'm never getting married. But were I to ever get married, I found out, according to the knot.com, and I think I saw it first on Wavy, honestly. I think they published a national, a wire story.
Okay.
That the average cost of weddings is over $30,000,
Fucking seriously?
which is a good, very, very large percentage of my salary.
Yeah.
So I take this link and I tweet it to my handsome boyfriend, with whom we casually talk about marriage, but it's not anything serious, and we have no timeline set, and there's no we're not there yet, but it does come up occasionally, because we're in our 30s and we've been dating a year, so
Yeah.
it's appropriate to muse about every once in a while.
I mean, bring it up in your timeline as you see fit.
Yeah. And I tweeted it to him and I said, we're eloping, #bride's choice.
Yeah.
Because I call bullshit. $30,000.
That is the cost of college.
Cheap college. That the raw materials for a wedding add up to 1/36 of that.
If that.
The flowers and the cost, if you're renting that, rent a banquet hall to Boy Scouts. Let's talk about that. Let's get Boy Scouts in there on a June Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And then the dresses are insane, and the food, it's like there's food, and then there's like, oh, it's for a wedding. Well, that's another $7 grand.
Now you got to feed like 300 people.
It's ridiculous.
I don't even know 300 people that I would want to invite.
And like to add to the bullshit,
Uh-huh.
there's all of these like societal conventions about it that were written by rich people.
Yep.
Like you can't ask for cash. You can't
Why
do
not?
it because it's like impolite. And still, I wouldn't do it.
I'm not a polite person.
Yeah,
though.
I know. Neither am I. But I would still because of the tradition, I wouldn't do it. You have to register and get all this shit you don't need.
Okay.
And then you have to invite certain people.
Yeah.
And if you don't, it's like shun the family time. Like I've got my Tea Party family in Florida that I can't even stand to be Facebook friends with. And if I don't invite them to my wedding, it would be like
Dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow.
I mean, honestly, that I might just deal with
Yeah.
whenever the time comes.
Okay.
So that's my I call bullshit.
So check it. I got married once. Don't know if you knew this.
I
Yes,
did know that. I did.
Miss Little Katie Kaboom was once a married lady.
I do knew that you were once Mrs. Kaboom.
I do. No.
You are Mrs. like small explosion, maybe. Mrs. like Pow.
Yeah.
Katie Pow. Mrs. Katie Pow. That's
No,
what.
like Kung Pao.
No, you were.
Oh, I was Katie Kung Pao.
Katie-
Disclaimer: my ex-husband is not Asian, but hey,
Well, all right, yeah.
in case anyone thought I was making a racist joke, I wasn't. The point being, do you know how much I spent on my wedding day? Probably $500, and that included lunch and dinner because we just did the Justice of the Peace thing.
Yeah.
And we paid like I think maybe $100 and something for the marriage license, and I'm including like the cost of about $200 for me, my parents, him, his parents, and 2 of his siblings, because that's all we had.
Yeah.
And you know what? That was my first wedding, and I get that some women want to go all full out for their first wedding, and that's great. But I didn't do that, and you know what? If I am to ever get married again, I missed my chance. I missed my chance to do the big kit and caboodle. I'm gonna get a dress from TJ Maxx. Invite my parents and my best friend because I committed the cardinal sin and my best friend did not come to my first wedding. That is probably the one thing I regret most of all in this life. I don't have a lot of regrets, but I regret that.
Yeah.
He will be there. Dude can invite whoever he wants. And we'll just do the quick thing. I don't even need a reception. I just want snacks afterwards because I'm probably going to be starving myself, so I'm skinny enough for the dress.
See, I think that if we were to do it, well, I don't know. I mean, I guess I should probably consult Keith at one point if we were to actually get married.
No.
But I always thought that if we were, that we would like.
When was I supposed to get a choice?
Your mic isn't live.
Yeah.
So you still don't get a choice, haha.
Ta-da.
Hello? Nope.
Nope.
nothing's
Look, the man can't speak.
Oh,
he's
darn.
trying.
done.
Yeah, no, okay. Oh, well,
Bless your heart.
He doesn't get a say about the wedding.
Nope.
But even if he did, I would want to keep it inexpensive, and I'm sure he would too.
Well, it's not just inexpensive. It's how many people are going to remember my second wedding,
I mean, we're not fucking Kardashians,
No.
man. I mean, it's never going to be.
I don't need a wall of flowers like Kim and Kanye.
Here's what I would do. I would go so we're in Hampton Roads, right?
Yeah.
I would go rent one of those bomb ass palace houses
Ooh.
down in Sandbridge.
Yeah.
And that'd be probably a cool $1,000 for 3 or 4 days or whatever. And it would, but that would be the venue. And I would either, I don't know, I'm sure I wouldn't feel like cooking myself, but we could get a fairly inexpensive caterer. And I don't think there'd be any more than 20 or 30 people there, half of whom are staying in the house, or most of whom are staying in the house. And it would be just close family and friends. It wouldn't be a ton of people. It wouldn't be a lot of out of town guests, except for my really close family. And, we would just do it quick. And then if it was on the beach,
Yeah, I was about to say, give me 100 square foot of Buckrow and I'm good.
yeah, have the ceremony on the beach and everything else, party inside.
I
And-
don't I think I just really like the idea of a wedding. I'm just whatever.
I mean, yeah, but
I think it's because before we went Justice of the Peace for my first wedding, we were planning the big one, and it's so effing stressful.
it's stressful, it's overwhelming, and then it has so little to do with what you want.
Nope.
It has so little to do with what the couple wants.
You're basically just appeasing a bunch of people to give you presents.
Yeah, exactly. And don't get me wrong, presents are awesome, but at the end of the day, they're not worth it.
Well, unless it's a KitchenAid stand mixer.
I already have one of those.
I don't, but I know someone who does, and I'm gonna steal it.
Is it Justin?
Yeah.
Does Justin have a stand mixer?
It is purple.
Oh, man.
I know.
That's cooler than mine.
Bullshit.
Well,
You don't get a choice
So-
in this either. If Keith doesn't get to speak about this, you don't either.
so that is what I say for my I call bullshit.
That is an excellent I call
The
bullshit.
price of weddings, the average wedding, according to the.com, is $32,641, which is a greater income than
Yep.
which is a greater income than I'm going to say a lot of people,
Yeah.
majority of people, even in the United States.
That's a little bit less than what I make in a year.
Yeah, same. So yeah, I call bullshit on the price of weddings.
Okay.
Katie, let's talk about some other bullshit.
I call bullshit that Glamour magazine thinks I'm fat. Okay, so
Don't take this the wrong way, but they think everybody's fat.
Okay, well, and that
Everybody but the 1%. It's like a 1% thing.
guess who they think is plus size? Amy fucking Schumer.
What's her business?
What is her business is that Glamour put out basically a plus size friendly issue, and it put women who inspire us. It listed 3 gorgeous who happen to be plus size ladies: Melissa McCarthy, Adele, and Ashley Graham. And then included Amy Schumer, not at the end of that list, but in the middle of it, on their cover. Schumer wrote, I think there is nothing wrong with being plus size, beautiful, healthy women. Plus size is considered size 16 in America. I go between a size 6 and an 8. If Amy Schumer is plus size, then I am a goddamn hippopotamus.
She goes between a 6 and an 8? Jesus,
Yeah.
that's my goal size.
Right? That's what I used to be before, that's what I was 30 pounds ago. I vary between a 10 and a 12 now.
Yeah, me
So if
too.
Amy Schumer is plus size, then we all need to really start just taking a big look at our lives. But you know what? I have been battling my weight for over a year. About 18 months. I got hurt. I got seriously injured. I was on crutches for like 2 months, had to have surgery, basically couldn't work out because I couldn't put any weight on my foot. And because of that, yeah, I gained a lot of weight. And injury weight is really easy to put on and it's really hard to take off. And I am doing things that I can. I'm trying to eat better. I'm going to the gym on a regular basis to try to cut it, and it's not coming off.
Yeah. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard to lose weight.
And I don't appreciate any sort of media trying to tell me that I am, anything less than normal. I'm calling bullshit. If you are a size 6, if you are a size 16, if you're 26, it does not freaking matter what the tag on the inside of your dress says. What matters is it doesn't matter about that. It matters of what you're doing to make the world a better place. It matters how you treat other people. It matters, what you're doing to make a freaking difference.
Yeah, I almost did my I call bullshit on sort of the opposite of that. There's a blog that I ran across on Tumblr because I was looking for like workout ideas, or I don't know. I don't remember what it was, but I was looking for some sort of fitness related like diet plan or something like that. And I ran across This Is Thin Privilege. And I saw that blog, and it was like militant in the other direction.
Yeah.
And,
if you're a size 00,
yeah.
live your life.
Yeah, and I think that and I get some of the point where it's like they get pissed off when people are like concerned trolling them. They're like, well, you're a size 26. There's no way you could be healthy. And, I don't know what the statistics are on that. I'm not a doctor.
No.
And they're not doctors either. But I feel like if I had someone that I was really close to in my life who is obese, that I might have some concerns, which I would address with them personally and not on the fucking internet.
Exactly. And if someone came to me saying, hey, I am at a place where I need to lose weight, I'm like, all right, let's do it together. By that other token, if I do have a person who is, very, very thin, who says, hey, I need to put on some weight, I'm like, all right, let's do this. It matters only if you are treating food as an enemy or food as therapy.
Yeah.
I think that is the only time where what you are doing is not necessarily healthy. If you are living your life and, you have no medical issues and you are not in a place where a doctor is looking you dead in the eye and saying if you're going to die in a year, then who the fuck cares?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I got to a point with a family member where it was at the situation where
Yeah.
he didn't have a long time to live because he was obese like mine, well, and most of his entire life. And so I know how hard it is on your body to carry a lot of extra weight, but it was his body.
Yeah.
You know, I couldn't want it for him.
I don't have a six-pack.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a six-pack. I don't know a lot of people who do have a six-pack, and you know what? That's okay, because I'm a nice person, and I've got a boyfriend who thinks I'm pretty darn cool, and
I
that's
think
really
you're
all that
cool.
matters.
I totally hit that.
Oh, thanks.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
that's
So
not good at
today you call bullshit on what is it, Glamour?
I call bullshit on basically any type of media saying that my body's not okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Bullshit!
Exactly. Sladio Radio. We'll be right back. Alrighty. And we're back.
Yes.
I missed you.
Yeah, I know. It was touch
It
and
was
go there
hard.
for a while. So now we are
Yeah.
at the part of the show.
That we call Bitch Please.
Bitch, please.
Bitch, please!
Sing it, church lady. I
Yep.
love it.
Yes, bitch, please, indeed. So this is where we
This is where we basically just talk about something that's really bugging us, and we just want to say, bitch, please fix yourself.
yes. So
Literally.
you want to go first?
I know. Sure. My bitch, please, is that you need to fix yourself. You need to fix your shit. Sorry. I'm getting really angry. Again, this beer's really good. Hold on. I'm drinking on air. I don't even care. So, I have noticed a lot, both in present situations and situations I had a few months ago. I'm noticing a lot of people are owning their shit, which is good. Accountability for yourself is always a good and healthy thing. The problem is, a lot of people are thinking that owning your shit and fixing your shit are one and the same, and I am here to tell you, bitch, please, it's not. Admitting that you suck does not make you suck any less. Whether you are telling, a workmate, oh, well, I'm just forgetful when it comes to meetings. That's great. Start setting a freaking timer. Or, your friend telling you, oh, well, I'm just passive aggressive by nature. Yeah, that's not healthy. Or, someone saying, oh, I'm not good at messaging you back, or I'm not good at talking about my feelings, or I'm not good at this, I'm not good at this, I'm not good at this. If it's detrimental to your social interactions,
or work interactions,
or
I don't know, automotive
professional,
interactions,
romantic, friendship, whatever.
I gotta say, I am bad at going to the DMV,
Okay.
but it's illegal after a certain point.
Exactly. Remember that. And you know what? I am bad at calling somebody back if they call me during a work thing. What I need to do is I need to be more cohesive about checking my phone and seeing if someone called me instead of just seeing if someone texted me. Another thing, if I don't write something down, if it comes to my brain, I have a good chance of forgetting it later. And I need to start saying, hey, I know I'm not good at this, and writing it down.
Yeah.
The problem is that we are so, personal accountability has seemed to be the threshold that we're striving for, and it's really not all that there needs to be. We should be striving to better ourselves on a daily basis. And maybe it's not some sort of huge process. Maybe it's just a little thing every day. But, at the end of the day, it's about accountability, and you need to be able to say at the end of the day, did I do everything I can to better myself and better those around me? Because that's, that's a good way to live. And I don't think anybody cares about that anymore. It's just like, oh, well, I owned my shortcomings, so that's all. It's not enough anymore. Bitch, please, fix your shit.
Yep.
That's all I got.
Yeah. No, that's a good one.
Sorry.
That was a high level, bitch. If Gandhi did bitch please, or Socrates did bitch please, that's
It's
a very high level bitch please.
I would find it very
Mine
interesting
feels
if
petty now.
if Mahatma Gandhi decided to bitch please.
So I know that you're on Reddit. I am too.
Yeah.
And I have encountered a subreddit that's my new favy, and it's called "I'm 14 and This Is Deep."
Oh God!
And
yes,
it is,
I'm finding
it's
this now.
awesome because it's this like. So the other end of that, I guess, in age is forwards from grandma, where it's like, you know, all that ridiculous crap that you see on Facebook from your aged relatives. Well, I'm 14 and This Is Deep is like that along that same vein of like lofty and idealistic, and they think they have all this. I mean, you remember how you were when you were 15.
I'm looking.
Yeah, so there
up.
was one that I saw the other day that showed the anonymous mask and it coming to the side and it being Gandhi behind it.
Oh my God.
And I don't remember where I was, but I was in the tax office. I was waiting to get my taxes done. I was at fucking H&R Block and I see this thing and I'm like, look at it.
This is the worst subreddit I've
Yes.
ever seen. I'm totally subscribed.
Yeah, no, it's terrible. I know. So if Anonymous was Gandhi and Anonymous was doing bitch pleases, which apparently he does,
Yeah.
then or she or they or whatever, then that's a very that's
Oh
a high
my
level.
God. People run from rain but sit in bathtubs full of water.
See,
God.
yeah, unfortunately.
Keep in mind, people who post this crap on a daily basis, I just want to block you on Facebook.
Oh, I do. I block them.
Oh my God.
But all right, bitch please. Here's what
please.
I've got for bitch please.
Tell me yo bitch, please.
I have high regard for Charlize Theron.
Is it Theron or is it Theron?
I don't know.
Okay. Charlize. Let's just call her Charlize.
For the
Oh,
yeah.
Justin says you're right.
Yeah, she's a fox.
Yeah.
Totally. Sit on her face all day. Anyway, she
No, Justin says you're right about her last name, not about how
Oh.
hot she is.
I mean, yeah, he's okay with both of them.
Look, I mean, if she came, look, if she
All right,
came
let's
to
go
my-
for unanimous here.
Like,
Both
if
of the
she-
boyfriends are in the room. Keith, thumbs up or thumbs down.
thumbs
Charlize
up
Theron.
on- he's saying no. See, I
He
think,
only
I
likes
think
brunettes,
Charlize is
y'all.
pretty enough. If Charlize walked into my boyfriend's house and said, "Hey, I want to do ya," I'd be like, you know what, babe, go have fun, be blessed. I'll see you in 20 minutes.
You gotta.
You get a free pass for Charlize.
Here's the thing.
What's gonna do with the other 10 minutes?
Here's the thing.
Cuddling and light jokes.
Here's the thing about having the celebrity freebies is that so they bang it out with Anna
Yeah.
Kendrick
Yeah.
and then they come home to you.
Yeah,
and that
that's nice.
makes you like, bitch, I beat out Anna Kendrick, you know? And it's kind
Anna
of
Kendrick's not going to make you a sandwich. I will.
it's a higher level. It's a higher level. Okay, we went way down the rabbit hole on that
we
one.
did. Okay. Anyway,
Okay,
Charlize,
so Charlize Theron, which is apparently the correct pronunciation according to Justin, who would bang her.
Yeah.
My boyfriend has no opinion, but would not.
Okay.
About the last name, but yeah, Charlize Theron. Anyway, she just didn't. I think he would though. I think if Charlize Theron was throwing her cat at
Yeah,
Keith, he would.
with taking off her clothes and like her diamonds with the j'adore.
She was no,
Worse.
she was Rita. She was Rita from Arrested Development.
Yeah, she was.
She was, and
Back to her
Mr.
She
F.
was also Shades' girlfriend, too.
She was whose girlfriend?
Shades.
Shades. She was Shades.
That thing you do?
Oh, she was Shades. That's why.
Yeah.
That was one of her first roles. Anyway, so now she's this big star and very recognizable and has had some really, really awesome roles.
Yeah.
But she recently did an interview with the British GQ
Yes.
where,
Oh, I think I know what this is about.
yeah, where she said she goes on this sort of rant about men and women and aging, and she says that only ugly women get the good roles, and that if she wanted something that was like Oscar worthy, she can't get it because she's an attractive woman. Now, hold on, I'll read you the exact quote. It's here somewhere.
I hate to say it, but she did have to put on a lot of ugly fucking
I
makeup
mean,
to win the Oscar.
I know, but that's my point. She's a beautiful, gorgeous woman, and she got cast in this role that had her. I mean, first of all, we're beyond the point where you have to actually look like the character you're playing.
Exactly.
So there's that.
Yeah.
And the reason why I think I am giving it my bitch please is because that's like me being, a middle class adult in America and being like, well, no one in 2016 should ever go hungry. Because obviously I'm in a land of money and plenty and where resources are available to me, and there's millions of people all over the world who go hungry because they don't have the privilege I have. Well, she has a lot of she's a fucking gorgeous.
She's a fucking movie star.
Yeah, so she's over here like, I mean, it's trite. It seems really, she's like, well, hold
And
on.
even if she's
she says,
right, it's really petty.
how many roles are out there for gorgeous fucking gown wearing 8-foot models? when meaty roles come through, I've been in the room and pretty people get turned away first. Well, boo fucking who, man?
Okay, let me also say this. A lot of movies, especially for Oscar contention based on true stories, the 8-foot tall models,
Not a typical.
not typical.
But like she did. I mean, like it bugs me because she's acting like talent has nothing to do with it.
look, we kind of need to question her judgment. She did date Sean Penn for like 2 years.
Well,
I mean, but okay, a very similar. I'm gonna kind of steal this from you for a second. A very, 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 very similar situation for this is the outcry that the theater world had when the cast of Hamilton, the producers of Hamilton put out a casting call, and it said for non-white actors, and the theater world went in a freaking tizzy. Regardless of how you feel about the wording, which it turns out it was, I do believe it was illegal to actually say that, and they corrected it. It was a bad choice of words. The whole point of Hamilton is to tell the story of Alexander Hamilton and Aaron Burr, but the story is to be told by people of color, and the only white actor intended to be in the musical is the actor who plays King George, because the playwright Lin-Manuel Miranda made the show so that people of color would have something that they could tell a piece of American history without having to be white to do it. And everyone was so up in arms like, this is reverse racism, which first of all isn't a fucking thing. And I think another actor said it so perfectly. He said, "Dear white people, you're the default. Whenever you need a role, you're the default. Whenever someone needs someone pretty, Charlize is the default. Neither of us are going to get called to be the 8-foot tall model."
that's true.
So there is a sense of privilege, both coming out of Charlize and both coming out of that. It's very similar. Like, if you're the default in really anything, you don't get to be mad when something goes against the default for you.
You know what it sounds like?
99 other things.
It sounds like to me that she just hasn't found work lately, like good work.
What was the last thing she was
I
actually
don't
in?
know. I don't know. I can't get this laptop connected to the internet machine, but if I could, I would look it up. But I don't know what the last thing she's done is.
Honey,
fucking Snow White.
That's right. And what does Snow White? What
She's
do the
the
Huntsman movies play? Her beauty.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Because she's the evil queen and she's trying to be the prettiest of them all.
She was in Mad Max
Mad
Mad
Max
and Prometheus.
and Prometheus.
I didn't
Okay.
see Prometheus.
I didn't see Prometheus
But Mad
either.
Max, they talked about how great Charlize was because she shaved her head and she was all badass or whatever.
She's getting work. I don't know what she's complaining about then.
I don't know.
She's getting work. She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
You know, she's respected. She's not one of those gorgeous but stupid people. Like,
No,
she's gorgeous,
she's
she's
not.
respected.
She's a philanthropist.
Yeah,
She's
I mean,
got
she
kids.
does.
She's
She
adopted
does
children.
well. She does good for the world. I don't know. You know, like it just seems like errant, random bitchiness, and I don't like it.
Yeah, you don't get to make those who aren't on your level feel guilty for striving to achieve what you have.
Yes, let me yield to Charlize Theron.
Yeah, you don't get to, when you're the default, you don't get to make others feel guilty when for once it's not you.
Like if they do a movie about Mother Teresa, and obviously Charlize Theron is the complete wrong body type to play Mother Teresa, who
Yeah, you have to be Eastern European and like 5 foot nothing.
right. Now that's not to say that she doesn't have the acting chops to do it. I believe it's possible that she does. It would take some incredible CGI to make that happen, but whatever, movie magic happens. Okay.
Yep.
But like, you know, she picked her industry. It's not blind.
No.
And it sucks and it's hard. And I feel for her because we get a lot of that in TV too. But I mean, bitch, please.
Yeah, like keep in mind we are all about solidarity with women, but that doesn't mean we ain't gonna hold you accountable. every
Don't
once in a
turn on
while.
don't turn on each other.
Exactly.
I mean-
And if you're fucking up, we're gonna bring you to Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what Lady O Radio is all about.
That's right.
It is.
We know it's right.
Let's drink some more. We'll be right back. It's Lady O Radio on Radio Free Radio. Cheers. We're back. We're back. Bitch, back. We're back. What? We're back. We're back. Sorry, I should only.
I
limit
can't
myself.
control her, ladies and gentlemen.
It's because I'm drinking.
No,
And-
it's not.
No,
Katie.
yes, it is because here's the thing. We spend Radio kind of digging on our men a little bit, but let me tell you what happened after our first show last week. My man Justin and I are running to go get. By the way, this is a different Justin from the Radio Free Radio Justin that you all have come to know
So
and love.
many Justins.
So many.
You know what's really
And
awkward is when you like go home with the wrong one, and it's like, oh,
that is
not
not that has
again.
not happened to me, and I am pretty sure it's never gonna.
I got the only Keith.
So he
the
runs
world.
he runs into the gas station to go get, some brewskis. I think it was just like to bring something over to a house party. And you know what he did? He brought us this wonderful, nice a pint and 9.4 ounces of it is a brew specifically created by women. Like this was our first radio present and he got it for us. And so we're drinking it on air right now.
That's
and
so
I just think it
sweet.
was like the sweetest, most meaningful gesture because we dig on our dudes but they support us and I just want to say thank you, hun.
Yeah.
And you're just wonderful.
Thumbs up when the guys are awesome. Mm-hmm. Props. It is a celebration.
All right, it is time for, are you ready? Because we end this show on positivity. We want to
do.
leave you feeling good about yourself. It's time for the Queen Bee of the Week. What? Play it, Keith.
He says he can't.
Oh, he can't.
The computer died.
Oh, the computer died. Okay, so hold on. Bzzz.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Well,
do you want to go first or you want me to go first?
Oh, I'll go first. I think you're a little bit. I mean, I'm excited about mine, but you.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
She's ready to go with hers. So my queen bee of the week is 24-year-old Erin Schrode
Okay.
or Schrode.
Schrode.
Schrode. S-C-H-R-O-D.
S.C. Schrod.
Schrod. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Erin Schrod.
Okay,
See,
what'd she do?
She is running for Congress.
Hell yeah.
And that would make her the only woman under 30 to ever be elected and the youngest. And here's the thing about her. I don't know how successful she would be. I have
Where
never.
is she running, by the way?
She's, I believe, a district in California.
Okay.
Yes, California's District 2.
Call your California
In
friends.
her hometown of Marin County.
Oh, I don't know where that is. But
I don't either.
Call your Californian
So
friends.
here's this woman's story.
okay.
She at a young age, like 11 or 12, so half of her life, noticed that her hometown of Marin, California, or Marine, California, Marin.
Marin.
I would say Marin.
Yeah.
But it is California. so
Marine.
it might be Marine. But anyway, notice that they had high instances of cancer. They had really crazy breast cancer, prostate cancer, like they were just ovarian cancer. Just it was not a good scene in
Cancer's bad.
in her town. So she started movements about environmental awareness.
She went Aaron Brockovich on her
She
ass.
did. She's an environmental activist. Oh, it began when she was 11 years old.
Okay.
In 2002, a study came out that revealed Marin County had the highest breast prostate melanoma rate in the world.
Jesus.
And no one knew why.
Uh-oh.
So she went, her and her mother went door to door and was spreading the gospel about eating well and staying out of the sun and using sunscreen and, organic foods and all this stuff and greatly improved the health of her area. So now she's running for Congress. Her two other candidates, running opposition are middle-aged men, which is pretty typical for Congress. But her platforms, let's see, she's got them listed. Her platforms are environmental health, women's rights, and human rights.
Oh.
She said she pledges
Yes.
to fight for paid leave, reproductive health care, and equal pay. All of those are sadly still issues. All over the world, of course, there are because of different beliefs, values, and traditions in other societies. But in America, seeing as we are a modern society. It is shocking, some of the issues that we still have to struggle with when it comes to equal pay, reproductive rights, etc. But she recognizes that, and she's going for it. And particularly in California, which is a very interesting political battleground.
It really is.
Because, remember when gay marriage was not legal, and it was for like a hot second there?
And then it wasn't.
And then it wasn't. And
then it was.
Yeah, but then it wasn't until like the whole country just was like, you know what, this is unconstitutional to ban it.
California, they repealed Prop 8 before they did the rest of the country. I remember this because TJ and Timmy, my two bestest friends, they had to go to California, and then when they got back, I think it was like maybe 3 or 4 months later, that's when all 50 states came down, because Texas got legalized when they did the Supreme Court ruling that it was all 50 states, but California was done before that. And California was great about out-of-state gay couples getting their marriage license. Like, it was, I think they said they were in and out of the office in San Francisco in like 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's, but yeah, California does have a really interesting battleground. It is a very, physically, geographically, racially diverse state. And I don't know about this town in particular, but it has its challenges. And this woman,
she's fighting for the cause.
She's young and she's getting in. And, even if she doesn't win, and honestly, she might not, I can't say, I've never met her. I can't say what her maturity level is like, but obviously she's doing some kick-ass things.
And she is.
So, I'm really proud. I'm interested to see her and how she emerges. And, I hope that whatever challenges she meets, and she will.
It's going to be a rough
It's going to be really rough. And
but we got y'all back.
She's going to hear some awful stuff.
Yes.
Because just normal women doing normal women things hear awful stuff.
Yep.
And normal men doing normal men things hear awful stuff. It's a kind of cruel world out there. But when you put yourself out into the public arena to run for office or speak up or start a foundation or, I don't know, earn a paycheck, like any of that stuff, it creates some serious, people throw some shade at you and you can't do right. So Erin, how do you say her?
Sherrod. That's what we're going with.
Erin Sherrod.
And if we said your name wrong, we're so sorry.
We're sorry, Erin. You're still our queen bee.
You are. And actually, before I go into my queen bee, you actually brought something up because can I take like 5 minutes to highlight this really awesome thing that my friend Cole is doing?
No, we're gonna for some reason censor you now.
Okay. Okay, so he's not a queen bee, but Kaya can be a queen bee.
Okay.
Kaya is his service dog. Cole is a United States Marine and is a veteran and has been living with PTSD, and Kaya has been his service dog for quite some time, and she has helped his quality of life improve dramatically. He's lost friends to PTSD and the effects of TBI medications, and he is living such a good life with Kaya, but is realizing that veterans are not getting the help they need when they want to get a service dog for PTSD. The VA is kind of blocking those efforts. So
that's a complicated system for veterans.
It really is. So what Cole has done is partnered with Representative Ron DeSantis of California. They have introduced Bill HR 4764. That is HR 4764. It is a $10 million initiative to make service dogs more accessible to veterans who are suffering from PTSD and TBI through the VA. It would also cover veterinary health insurance as well as the cost of the animal. This is an extremely important thing. The fact of the matter is this is a different war than really anything that we have ever faced. Vietnam was incredibly difficult for our veterans. The first Gulf War was incredibly difficult for a lot of our veterans. Afghanistan, Iraq, the war on ISIL right now, and our veterans need every resource that we can possibly provide to them. This is $10 million, which in the face of the budget is essentially chump change. And service dogs are shown to just help improve the quality of life in so many ways. I mean, Kaya helps Cole in the middle of the night when he's having, flashbacks and nightmares. She will just straight up jump on him and he'll come to. He keeps her with him at all times. She is able to recognize when he is about to go into attack. I mean, to think that one animal could do so much for some person, the fact that we are not lining out the door to take care of this. So please, 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 call your representative, especially call Representative Bobby Scott. The VA in Hampton is in his district. Call Representative Scott Ridgel. He's not running for re-election, so I can only assume that he should just be helping out every bill because he's all like, YOLO. And no matter where you are, please call your congressman, demand to speak to someone, and demand that they at least look at HR 4764. It is in the House of Representatives. It's about to go to committee. Our veterans deserve this more than anything. It is $10 million that can save countless lives. That's my soapbox. Now I can actually focus on Queen Bee.
Well, no, I'm gonna give Kaya the Queen Bee status.
Okay, Kaya does deserve Queen Bee. First of all, she's gorgeous. She's a German Shepherd, and she is beautiful.
Well, I mean, also, you know,
I'm gonna show you Kaya. She's on my Facebook.
There's such an interesting mental health situation happening in the United States these days, and there are so many people who are in this very expansive gray area of not mentally well, but not mentally unstable to the point that they need institutional.
PTSD has all.
There's all kinds of that, and schizophrenia has all forms.
There's Kaya in Times Square.
Kaya is lovely.
Kaya is gorgeous.
And there's all kinds of mental health issues, and they're so often misdiagnosed, and particularly the VA has such a heavy workload that veterans and dependents who do come to them for help oftentimes, and not at any fault of the doctors or people working on them, but they have such a heavy workload that they just might not get the time and attention that they need.
By the way, I meant to mention HR 4764 is called the PAWS Act. It is Puppies Assisting Wounded Service Members, PAWS, and you can go to pawsact.com.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I think
Kaya has her own Facebook page. I also should mention that. Go to Kaya, Kaya Lyle, Lyle. Go to Kaya Lyle and like her page.
Okay.
Because she's so pretty.
So there's there's a lot of, and it might seem like little to us, like a service dog or just a change of medication or a therapy program or, something like, joining a soccer club or learning MMA, or there are a lot of ways to channel these mental challenges and mental instabilities that just help leagues and leagues and leagues. So yes, Kaya gets Queen Bee status.
Hell yeah, we love us some Kyle, and she is like flat out gorgeous. She's a beautiful German Shepherd, and she does a lot for her dad, and she's gonna do a lot for our country because it's just excellent. And Cole, we appreciate everything that you're doing to help our veterans. So I have another Queen Bee though, and I'm so excited.
What's your Queen Bee?
Her name is Brittany Stinson, and this is a young lady after my own heart. She is an 18-year-old senior at Concord High School in Wilmington, Delaware, and this girl has gotten into 5 Ivy League universities. She has been accepted to Yale. She has been accepted to Columbia, University of Pennsylvania, Dartmouth, and Cornell.
Aren't there only 5?
I think there's 6.
Penn?
Harvard. Harvard and Brown, I think, are the other two.
Okay, got it.
But she's also gotten into Stanford, which is similarly competitive.
Right.
Not only did she get in with amazing grades because she's a brilliant young lady, but she's first in her class. She is the child of a Brazilian immigrant who became an American citizen only a few years ago. But it was her essay question. It asked students to share a background, identity, interest, or talent that is so meaningful their application would be complete without it. You know what this girl did? She described for her admiration for America's largest wholesale warehouse. It is my nirvana. It is my holy grail, Costco. She wrote about how much she loves Costco.
Wow.
I know. The kingdom of Costco was so symbolic to her life. I have the first paragraph and I have to read it to you because, by the way, she can't decide which school she's going to go to. So now these folks got to win her over. Like, universities, you better be bending over backwards for this girl because she is my patronus. Okay. She's my home girl. Cause I love me some Costco. I actually walked out yesterday without buying anything. I was looking for stuff for Justin, and they didn't have it, and I just walked out, and part of me died inside.
Wow.
I at least should have gotten some, like, spanakopita or some shit.
You could get some Queen Bee for that.
No, I shouldn't. I should be shamed.
No, that's accomplishment, man.
No.
I can't go. I went to Costco to get new tires and was, like, therefore wandering around Costco while they were doing my tires, and I walked out with, like, a big thing of gum and a face scrubber and like some snacks.
Did you bring me some gum?
And like a chimenea.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
A
like
chimenea would actually be good for my backyard because I'm about to move.
you can't have my chimenea.
Well, I could.
I don't even need it because I live on a 4th floor apartment with no balcony,
Meaning
but
you
I
need
bought
to give me yours.
I didn't really buy a chimenea. I just said that for comedic
Son of
effect. You can't have my chimenea because I don't even have it.
Hashtag chimenea.
I know. Hashtag lies.
Ugh.
Lies about chimenea.
Okay. Are you ready for the first paragraph
Yes,
of this
bring it on.
fucking essay? A reading from Brittany Stinson. Managing to break free from my mother's grasp, I charged. With arms flailing and chubby legs fluttering beneath me, I was the ferocious 2-year-old rampaging through Costco on a Saturday morning. My mother's eyes widened in horror as I jettisoned my churro. The cinnamon sugar rocket gracefully sliced its way through the air while I continued my spree. I sprinted through the aisles, looking up in awe at the massive bulk products that towered over me. Overcome with wonder, I wanted to touch and taste, to stick my head into industrialized size freezers, to explore every crevice. I was a conquistador, but rather than searching the land for El Dorado, I scoured aisles for free samples. Before inevitably being whisked away into a shopping cart, I scaled a mountain of plush toys and surveyed the expanse that lay before me, the kingdom of Costco. I've been needing to do that since I started reading.
Yeah, Costco's awesome.
Lady-o radio, y'all. We're ladylike as hell. Sorry, a lady's burp. Y'all need to know this. Girls burp and girls fart. Make peace with that now, okay?
Do ladies pee in the shower, Katie?
I might. Whether or not I do is my damn business.
Because, okay, so here's the thing about Keith.
By the way, Hold on.
Keith
I gotta end this on Brittany. You are my queen bee. Whatever school that you go to is very, very lucky to have you, and your essay is amazing. If you search Brittany Stinson, you can find her essay in full on the internet. She is fantastic. She is a brilliant writer, and she absolutely deserves to get into all these schools. And you are a woman after my own heart. You are going to do wonderful things, and keep on shopping at Costco, baby. Back to peeing in the shower.
Back to peeing in the shower. So Keith and I, on Monday nights on Radio Free Radio, host a show called Shower Thoughts. Now, obviously, all of our shower activities are not disclosed on Radio Free Radio, but we do on occasion shower together. We are a couple, and we are monogamous and committed. And I don't know, I'm going to say it's more about efficiency and water usage probably because we're romantic like that. You still don't have a mic on. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Yes, he does pay the bill. That is what he said. So anyway, we will on occasion shower together. And like, there's something about like boy pee that just, I'm serious. It like smells different. It doesn't, I mean, you know, it's pee, so it doesn't smell
It's
like
genetics and science,
particularly great or anything. But you know, it's not terrible. It's not
Hold
like
on.
a fart. It's not like a poop smell. It's
Wait,
like,
so he pees in the shower. You guys are in the shower together.
yes, what? He does, and he acts like he's all slick about it.
Don't you high five?
There will be no high fiving.
You're high-fiving
Oh
each
God!
other.
No,
no,
this
no,
is
no,
gonna
no,
happen,
no.
Katie, on your next shower.
Oh God!
Now
no.
it's become
We're
acceptable.
not even discussing this.
No.
No.
So,
no.
yes.
My mother is listening. I hope she's listening.
Oh, my mom stopped listening to
Okay.
us. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
my mom gave up.
No,
But anyway,
Justin's going to. Justin is ordering our Chinese food right now.
so we he turns his back.
If
It's not
if
just
I
like
was to shower
blatant.
with my significant other, I would hope to God he's a little more respectful.
Now, the difference with me and Keith is
You guys have been together forever.
we've been together. Well, we've only been together for a year, but we've been friends and close in one way or another for over 10
Justin
years.
and I aren't like that. We've only been
And
together like 9 months.
We have a level of comfortability that I probably haven't had with any of the guys I've ever dated. Now, that's not to say that I haven't been close with other men in different ways, but Keith and I have known each other before we were who we are.
Okay.
And that makes it, like I said, a whole other level.
I'm
Like,
not even at the point where I can like pee with the door open yet.
no, we don't do that. Let's not get
But
crazy.
you can pee in the shower when she's right there. Are you fucking kidding?
Yeah, that's okay. No,
Call me in the act.
we yes, I do. I catch you every time. Now
After the fact.
he turns his back he gets to drain proximity.
Oh my god.
And then he pees, and he acts all slick about it, and I'm like, "You peed?" And he's like, "No, I didn't."
I am secure enough in saying that I have never peed in my significant other's shower. I've never.
No,
no. Here's the thing. I
don't think I can.
Sometimes for purposes like if I'm short on time, like because he lives very close to where I work, and sometimes when I go to the gym and I like forget something, if I have to, God forbid, go shower over at his place, I might have to go over there. I've never peed in Justin's shower, and I'm very proud to say that. You're welcome, honey.
Yeah, I don't.
He's not.
I
here.
can't. I have. Like, okay, there has been peeing in the shower just happens, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think I've peed in the shower with another person also in the shower.
No. Well, now you need to assert some dominance, apparently.
I genuinely considered it the other day, but I don't think that I can. I think that my body,
Nobody asked you, boy. It's Lady-O Radio, not Lady-O Radio, and Keith gets to interject with his grossness.
Yes, I do. If you're going to talk about me, I get to interject.
Good point.
Well, yeah, all right. Well, on that note,
thank you so much for listening to how gross we are.
I'm sorry that you're never going to listen again. I really highly doubt that peeing in the shower will come up again.
Please, God, let it not.
Okay.
This has been Lady-O Free Radio. Thank you so much for listening. We're on Fridays at 9 Eastern, 8 Central, 7 Mountain, 6 Pacific. And if you become a patron of Radio Free Radio, we are available on demand. Patronage can start as little as $1 a month. For just $1 a month, you can listen to all our shows on demand. Popped, Shower Thoughts,
Chocolate Milk and Waffles, Joystick Syndicate. There's a whole
Good Morning You Drunks, everything. All you need to do is visit radiofradio.com or download the Radio Free Radio app for more details. Thank you so much to our queen bees, to include Kaya and her human Cole. Again, I cannot stress this enough. Please, please, please call your congressman and call the congressman that represents the VA hospital nearest you. It is HR 4764. It is the PAWS Act, the Puppies Assisting Wounded Service Members Act. PAWSAct.com is where you can go. We really, 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 really need to get this bill passed, and especially given the fact that, hey, we got a presidential election coming in November, so we got to get this pushed through and quick. Any fun news coming up? Oh, we are getting a Facebook in the next week. I am working on that presently, so we will be up soon. We're getting our own Twitter soon. Please like us when you find us. If you know us, you will be getting a Facebook invite. # deal with it.
Yeah, sorry, folks.
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks so
Sorry,
much for
not
listening,
sorry.
and we will see you next week on Radio Free Radio.
Stay golden and stay girly. We out.